Hey, what's up dudes? Welcome back to Anthem. We have a brand new story set. Of course, it's April 26th, so we have some of the brand new armors that have been data mined quite recently. They look pretty damn sweet, so let's go right into it and check it out. I'm quite excited about these ones because they are for the Interceptor, so obviously I'm a big Interceptor player and that is exactly what I love doing. Now, we're gonna start things off with the first one. This is the Sheer Spike armor pack. Surprisingly enough, it kept its name. That is the exact name that it had under the data mined items, so some pretty cool stuff. We're gonna check this in the forge in just a bit, but this is how it looks. It looks exactly like how it was when it was data mined. And of course, we also have the second one for the storm. This is the Shorian armor pack, or Saurian armor pack. I'm not really sure how this is pronounced, but it's basically this one, the underwater theme one, as I like to call it. Both of them, of course, cost 61,000 points, or $8.50 if you want to buy it with the premium currency. Of course, that is if you want to. But moving on, we have some decals and materials as well, and these ones are actually quite pretty. The graphic gate crasher, not really sure how this looks. Hopefully it's not just these couple of lines, hopefully it's more than that. Then we have the fabric burlap plate weave, and this one looks quite interesting. I'm gonna have to check it out. Standing backflip, not sure what this is. Hopefully it is what I think it is, like a full-on backflip, not just this lean back as I see it here. But man, I'm probably gonna buy this backflip. Backflip, yeah, definitely gonna do that. Finally, decal dark formation. All of these are rather expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I'm of the opinion that all of the prices in the shop should be slashed in half to make them a little bit more balanced. But with that being said and done, let's go over the forge and see exactly how it looks in game. In game it should look definitely good, so I'm probably gonna have to start with a normal interceptor. But in the appearance tab, I'm gonna start things off with the actual helmet. And let me see if I can actually zoom in on it. This is how it looks, of course, with the dragon scale. It looks pretty damn nice, but of course the dragon scale that I have just doesn't do it justice. With a little bit of, texturing here and there, materials being applied and a few colorings, it actually looks damn well. This is definitely looking like a Lamborghini or maybe, another sports car if you tune it out rightly. Probably that yellow with black accents would look even better. But moving on, we have the torso. It's actually quite impressive when you think about it. It was much bulkier than I expected compared to this one. This was the one I compared it with initially, as I thought they looked really similar, but it seems they're actually quite different. A few similarities here and there, but for the most part this one looks really nice. I mean, it definitely makes you feel you're bulky, like all nice high-end sports car. So yeah, pretty damn sweet. Moving on to the arms though, now I kinda regret buying the previous ones. Should have goddamn kept my money to buy this one. The shoulder pads are probably my favorite. These wings over here, these jet wings, definitely make it look impressive. Now I'm really tempted to buy this one. Of course, finally moving on, we have the legs, and here they are. Not that impressive if you consider it. Obviously these ones were a little bit better. Initially I thought that these were for the sheer spike set, but they weren't. This is actually the leg piece, and this is the one for the razor legs. But still, it looks really damn good. This set is one of the better ones I've seen. Moving on to the animations though, we have the standing backflip, and it actually looks really nice. It's only 7,000 coins. It's surprisingly better, than I expected. At least compared to the normal default entry animation, this is much better. So I'm probably gonna buy this one because I really like the backflips. I mean, you can't go wrong with some backflips. Then we have some of the vinyls, and the vinyl that I'm gonna check first is the graphic gate crasher. Unfortunately, on the Interceptor, it doesn't look as good as I was expecting. For 23,000 coins, I was expecting it a little bit better, but if you like this sort of stuff, if you like these types of decals, then go ahead and buy it. Dark formation is just a headpiece, it seems, so this definitely doesn't look like something I would spend money on. I thought it would change something on the back, but it simply doesn't, so yeah, don't get the second one, maybe the first one if you want to. But with that being said, let's go over the storm set, the Saurian armor set. Starting with the helmet, it definitely makes you look like a manta ray with that huge flat out section over there on the eyes. It definitely looks much nicer than I expected. This is probably one of the more different sets for the storm that I've seen so far. I mean, even in the chest, as you can see over here, it looks really damn nice with those tubes going in the back. It almost looks like you have a tank or, a form of breathing underwater. The arm section also has a quite unique look, more bulky than the usual, with a lot of spikes, all kinds of tubes or tube endings, and even on the back side over here it kind of looks like it has a little bit of a glitching. It seems like there's a little bit of clipping going on. On the other side we have the runes, and in this case they look really different, more than the usual, and there's also a higher number of them. You have some on the shoulders and some on the forearms, but the leg piece is probably the one that I like the most about this. I mean, just check this out on the back section. You have these thrusters over here, way more unique than the usual, and definitely looks nice. I'm really curious if there's anything coming out of them when flying or when underwater. It would definitely be nice, but you know, honestly I doubt that. It would be really cool, but yeah, you know what, I think these are some of the best legs I've seen so far for the Storm. Finally though, we have that burlap plate weave fabric, and checking it on my cape, it definitely looks interesting. I mean, it's filled with those squares, so if you're into this kind of stuff, you can go ahead and buy it. It definitely looks really nice. If I were to apply it on my Interceptor, for example, it would look pretty much like this. Definitely nice. It almost looks like my armor is glitching. But with that being said though, this has been all there is to the new update or the new store update. These are all the items in it, and you know, luckily enough we have the data mine stuff already being implemented in the game, and hopefully we get to see some of the other stuff that has been data mined from a few days back in the upcoming days or weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up on it and subscribe for more awesome content like this, and I'm going to see you guys next time, so peace out.